Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. A Tomah man will spend 17 years in prison for a 2023 shooting. Today, 24-year-old Crimson Perea was sentenced to 17 years in prison and another 10 under DOC supervision. According to the Monroe County DA, he pleaded guilty to first-degree reckless injury with the use of a weapon and aggravated battery in May. Perea is accused of shooting someone 2 times before being disarmed by the victim last year in Sparta. The victim was able to escape alive. Pettibone Park is now completely closed. In a release today, officials with the Parks Department said access to the park now barricaded until further notice due to high water and safety concerns. When the park reopens, we'll let you know on air and on our digital platforms.
All right, getting us started in your local weather here. Let's take a look at what we've got going on for you here. We're also seeing that we have earlier rainfall. We've got occasional showers on the way for your evening commute. So just a few hours away and you're back in the wet. So let's take a quick peek at how this all looks for us. We go into here, rainfall total since yesterday, looking pretty good total wise, up to an inch in 3/4 or an inch and a third in some locations. And then down to the south, didn't get a lot as much as we expected, but believe it or not, this rainfall is already back again. At Viroqua picking up some rainfall. Prairie du Chien picking up some of that as well. Boscobel, in fact, just underneath us right there. So we're picking up maybe a sprinkler or two. Well, as we get into our current temperatures right now, widespread in the 60s. Still a bit cool with all that rain cool air we picked up earlier today. The dew points are also in the upper 50s and the 60s. So it's very comfortable indeed despite the rainfall. Wind speeds are now directly coming out of the south, and that will continue to push through the area. Once that happens, you're looking at La Crosse here today. 72 degrees probably as we get deeper into it there with more 60s on the way. Eau Claire looking at more of those 72-degree mark as well, with rainfall potential later on into the afternoon and early evening.
All right, Art, thank you. Hurricane Beryl is flattening parts of the Caribbean. The powerful Category 5 storm has winds reaching 165 miles per hour. We've never had a storm this strong so early in the year. With its ferocious winds topping 150 miles per hour, Hurricane Beryl devastated the eastern Caribbean's windward islands of Grenada, Barbados, and St. Vincent. Beryl's strength and arrival in this region is not only unusually early for hurricane season, it's also being fueled by abnormally warm waters that have reached the mid-80s. Barbados saw widespread coastal flooding. Storm surge that was predicted to reach 6 to 9 feet swamped the island.
The damage is right now, I'm real heartbroken because this is a lot of work.
Jamaica is now under a hurricane warning, and today we're likely to see more preparations for the impending storm. Beryl's wind and rain are expected to push in early tomorrow. Repercussions are already being felt from Monday's landmark Supreme Court decision, which redefined the power of the office of the president. The court ruled presidents have substantial immunity from criminal prosecution for official acts, even after leaving office, but they do not have immunity for unofficial acts. Skylar Henry reports from Washington, D.C.
Former President Donald Trump's legal team is asking for his criminal conviction in the New York hush money case to be overturned, citing the Supreme Court's landmark decision on presidential immunity for official acts.
There were a few checks signed when he was president, but I think it would be really, really hard to say that those were in either category of official act, and those were just, were just unofficial personal acts for which he was open to prosecution.
In a historic decision, the Supreme Court's 6-3 conservative majority ruled that presidents have absolute immunity for official acts that are part of a president's core constitutional powers, presumptive immunity for other official acts, but no immunity for unofficial acts.
You have to give a president full and total immunity.
The court rejected Trump's claims he was absolutely immune from prosecution for his actions around January 6th and sent the case back to lower court Judge Tanya Chutkin to determine which acts can still be criminally prosecuted.
Conversations with Mike Pence to stop the certification, they may be presumptively official, but I would still think Judge Chutkin will find that the government can overcome the presumption.
President Biden blasted the decision.
It's a dangerous precedent because the power of the office will no longer be constrained by the law.
But Trump hailed the court's ruling as a big win for our Constitution and democracy. The decision virtually guarantees Trump's election interference trial won't happen before the November election. Skyler Henry, CBS News, Washington.
The Manhattan District Attorney's Office says it does not oppose allowing Trump to make the filing in his hush money conviction, nor is it against delaying sentencing pending the determination of his motion. The Biden administration is rolling out the nation's first federal safety standard for excessive heat in the workplace. The Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration's new rule includes requirements to identify heat hazards. It also details how workers develop heat illness and how employers should respond. This comes as millions of Americans are under extreme heat warnings and advisories. Meanwhile, today, the Federal Emergency Management Agency also announced it'll award nearly $1 billion for more than 650 climate resilience projects. Illegal crossings along the southern border with Mexico have fallen to a 3-year low, according to a Homeland Security official. U.S. Border Patrol agents apprehended more than 84,000 migrants last month. That's the lowest monthly level since January of 2021. June also marked the 4th consecutive month of a decline in crossings. Officials have attributed the decline to President Biden's border executive action restricting asylum access to migrants crossing the border illegally. July is a bargain hunter's paradise. Holiday celebrations, major online shopping events, and school prep sales all colliding this month. Coming up, Consumer Reports will reveal how to score those big savings after the break.
If you're interested in installing a solar system this year, listen up. We only have a few available spots remaining in 2024. Scan the QR code on your screen now to save your spot so you can get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Beyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Beyer Cabinets today.
To me, it's the worst thing a parent can face. My daughter was pregnant, and she was about to lose her baby. Because of the extreme abortion ban in her state, we were about to lose her as well. Doctors were not even allowed to help Mandy until she was near death. I'm conservative, but that makes no sense. An extreme abortion ban almost killed my daughter. A national abortion ban would be devastating for all families.
Do you suffer from burning pain, coldness, numbness, tingling in your hands, legs, or feet, and worst of all, balance problems? Have you been told you have peripheral neuropathy? Stop what you are doing, because there is help in a healthy way. We see physicians across the country throw a drug cocktail approach at this condition, getting minimal, if any, relief, while neuropathy progresses toward being confined to walkers and wheelchairs due to amputations and disabilities. Drugs like gabapentin, Lyrica, Cymbalta, or opioids are designed to hide neuropathy but not fix it, and often come with dangerous side effects. Finally, there's a proven path to recovery that thousands of patients just like you have experienced. Our breakthrough, non-invasive neuropathy treatment is supported by FDA-cleared technologies based on published clinical evidence, creating a 99% satisfaction rating. More exciting, our patients enjoy our home therapy to conveniently accelerate healing. If you want your health freedom back, don't choose to suffer any longer. Call now. Spots are limited to the first 20 callers. Call today so we can help in a healthy way. Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Beyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Beyer Cabinets today.
If you're interested in installing a solar system this year, listen up. We only have a few available spots remaining in 2024. Scan the QR code on your screen now to save your spot so you can get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy.
Welcome back. If you like saving money, July is the month for you. With the 4th of July, Amazon Prime Day, and back to school sales all happening this month, Consumer Reports says now is the time to find sales on just about everything.
Get ready for blockbuster savings as Independence Day, Prime Day, and early back-to-school sales all fall in July. Here are a few of the top discounted products Consumer Reports says to look out for in this month's best time to buy.
July 4th sales have already been going on since late June, and you can expect big discounts on things like mattresses, large appliances, and also summer items like grills.
This Samsung top freezer refrigerator is as low as $694 at Walmart. CR says this 28-inch fridge is excellent at keeping internal temperatures constant throughout the fridge. Next, out with the lumpy old mattress and in with the new one to help get some Z's during those hot summer nights. Casper's The One mattress is now as low as $9.95 at Casper. This foam mattress in a box aced CR's mattress durability test and is a great option for back sleepers. Good sleep doesn't stop there. With the top-rated pillow, you can feel your best as soon as you start the day. Coop Sleep Goods The Original Pillow is a CR Smart Buy and is $75 at Amazon and Coop Sleep Goods. Take the savings outside with a brand new grill. The Monument Grill's Mesa Grill is as low as $4.25 at Walmart. And mark your calendars for mid-July when the online sales heat up.
Amazon Prime Day falls on July 16th and 17th this year, and what we tend to see are Black Friday level prices on pretty much everything that Amazon has to offer, but you do need to be a Prime member to shop the sale.
And although it might seem early, towards the end of the month, look out for back-to-school sales.
Whether you're looking for new tech devices like a new set of headphones or a laptop or a printer, anything that you're going to need for the back-to-school season, you're going to see discounts this month.
Enjoy the summer savings all month long. This is Jeff Pelton.
Just what I don't need, more excuses to shop. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Ashley's Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $500 on select mattresses. Plus, pay 0% interest for 5 years with no minimum purchase on all in-store purchases. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
Are you in need of a new driveway or parking lot? Call North Central Paving for all your asphalt needs. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving today.
It's Red, White, and Bargains during Hy-Vee's 4-day sale this Monday through Thursday. 6-pack bottles of Pepsi products, just $2.99 each when you buy 4. Whole seedless watermelon, just $3.98 each. Fresh ground chuck, just $3.98 a pound. Ritz crackers or Chips Ahoy cookies, just $1.99. Our special recipe brats or patties, 10 for just $10. And Lay's kettle cooked rolled gold or munchies, just $1.99 each when you buy 4. Monday through Thursday, only at Hy-Vee.
Is your gravel or dirt driveway migrating into your yard? Then it's time to call North Central Paving. Specializing in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installations, North Central Paving can handle all your asphalt needs. Call 608-781-4423 today to get your free estimate.
Ashley's Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Don't miss these mattress hot buys, now only $7.99. And get a free adjustable base upgrade with an Align by Ashley Sleep mattress purchase. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
What is a hero? Not the kind from comic books and movies, saving the day. We're talking about everyday heroes, those with a special kind of courage or ability, those saving the day, one person at a time. News 8 Now wants to find those heroes and thank them for bettering our community. Go to news8000.com, click on Features, then Hometown Heroes to nominate someone you feel is truly a hometown hero.
Those pesky common colds may have helped protect children from COVID-19. Researchers at Yale School of Medicine analyzed nasal swabs taken during the pandemic and found many children were infected with other respiratory pathogens. They found those frequent infections may have boosted their immune systems, protecting them against the worst effects of COVID. A daily sauna may help prevent menopause-related weight gain. Researchers studying mice found 30-minute heat treatments improved metabolic health and insulin sensitivity. They say heat therapy could be an effective, non-invasive solution for managing stubborn belly weight in men and women. We know ultra-processed foods are bad for us. Now, a new unpublished study finds eating them at higher levels could shorten lifespans by more than 10%. Ultra-processed foods contain ingredients never or rarely used in kitchens or additives to make the final product more appealing. Researchers studied more than 500,000 people for nearly 3 decades, asking about their consumption of 124 foods. Those who ate the most ultra-processed food were more likely to die from heart disease or diabetes. Researchers found no rise in cancer-related death. Highly processed meat and soft drinks were the most strongly associated with that mortality risk. And specific physical exercise can combat nerve damage during chemotherapy. A study published in JAMA Internal Medicine involving 158 cancer patients found those who performed sensory motor training alongside chemotherapy reduced nerve damage by as much as 70%. They also increased their perceived quality of life. Those were some of the day's top health headlines. Taking a live look outside now from CityCam 8. Art is in next with a look at our forecast.
I am your father.
At Allen Dental, we have hope for excessive snoring and disrupted sleep. Come to us for myofunctional therapy and oral sleep appliance.
In the courtroom, we see Donald Trump for who he is. He's been convicted of 34 felonies, found liable for sexual assault, and he committed financial fraud. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's been working, lowering health care costs and making big corporations pay their fair share. This election is between a convicted criminal who's only out for himself and a president who's fighting for your family.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Looking to unlock the door to your dream home? Look no further. Stop dreaming and start living when you apply for a home loan with Ultra. With our competitive rates, local servicing, and an expert team, we can help turn your dreams into a reality. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, applying is easy and hassle-free. Get started online or visit your local Ultra office, where your dream home awaits. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet, brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
ADHD, ADD, mouth breathing, and bedwetting are signs your child may have a myofunctional disorder. If left untreated, it may cause other health problems. There is help with myofunctional therapy at Allen Dental. Contact Allen Dental today to schedule your evaluation.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Well, welcome back to your local weather here. New storms are over the southern portion of our viewing area right now. And then light to moderate rainfall will be back into the north. Storms, well, we're looking for that for your evening commute. So another wet commute, you can expect that. But most of it's starting to really track a little bit more to the east a little bit earlier. Here's the rainfall right now that we're contending with. You can see it's a big batch working all the way from Chicago, going all the way to the UP. You're holding on the highs today expected, mostly upper 60s to around the low 70s. So a very comfortable day with some rain-cooled air out there. So we're not as hot as we are expecting, maybe a couple of degrees cooler here. Here's that rainfall, as I told you, going through your evening commute. See, it's already starting, it eventually will start down to the south and kind of spill in a little bit more so all the way up to Red Wing, getting into La Crosse as well. Winona, storm activity starts to move in. Once we get to the 8 o'clock hour and the tail end or the end of the evening commute, you're looking more when folks are starting to calm down and head on in and close it down for the day. You're looking for the rainfall still around the area, still tracking in and out it goes by the 11 o'clock hour going into the midnight hour. So it's going to take a few more hours to get it out of the area as we finish out your night tonight. Sky Tracker shows clearing skies with more of those winds coming in out of the west. That's going to start clearing skies. You see it also clearing out over in Minneapolis, and slowly but surely as we go in the overnight hours, we'll see some of that get out of the way. In fact, we hold on to Wednesday in the morning or in the afternoon. You're seeing conditions to be pretty nice. 80s expected, those middle 80s to the low 80s. But here's the deal, coming out of the west with that rainfall out of the way, most of it, and that cooler air still, we have a chance of a spotty shower building up, and you can see that kind of tracking out of the area to the east. Then we fill in the clouds again with more of that rainfall coming back as we go into Thursday for your 4th of July. You're seeing that in the morning, in the late morning hours into the early afternoon. Then we get a bit of a break for some folks down to the south, and then it starts to spill in. 3 o'clock, you're looking looking at more rainfall kind of edging in from the south and from the west. Then we see that kind of collapse on us. So that's the evening rainfall around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. It's going to start to move in, and that should finish out most of the few hours of the late night, getting into at least 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock with some of that rainfall still moving through. Take a look at the rain amounts that we expect for today. Another round of 3/4 of an inch in some cases. We have a 1/2 inch up to the north in Wausau, and we're also seeing here down to the south, we're still holding on to some of that rainfall up to 1.5 inches in some cases, maybe 3. We saw this yesterday, and we thought it was going to be more of a washout, but they barely got 1 inch or 2 down there today, so it looked like they were getting a whole lot of rainfall, but maybe when the official totals come in, it'll look a little bit better. Rainfall for Friday, though, this is what you're looking at, up to maybe 3 inches, maybe about 3.5 inches in some cases with all that rain. We get a little bit closer to all those areas that have the rainfall. We're not too concerned right now what's going on to the north of La Crosse or even to the south, because the rainfall for La Crosse right now is slowly but surely falling and dissipating. So we're also seeing that over in areas by Winona as well. And as we go into the next few days, we have more of that rainfall coming, but it's not looking that bad for us. 70s expected with 80s on the way, a little humidity, my friend, and we get a break with rainfall coming in there, but Saturday looks pretty nice, and then another break maybe by Tuesday of next week.
All right, so 4th of July could be a little interesting.
A little interesting, a little bit of rainfall coming and going, about 3 rounds of rainfall, and we go into Friday with more rainfall on the way, and that looks like we're going to add in maybe another 20% of that rainfall into it, so it's about an 80% chance.
All right, just won't keep coming. Thank you, Art. In Massachusetts, a teenage hero emerges. How a 15-year-old junior firefighter's quick thinking saved a life. After the break.
We need Katrina Shanklin in Congress.
She'll fight to restore women's rights to make our own healthcare decisions.
She'll use her experience to stop a national abortion ban.
And Katrina will protect our reproductive freedoms.
I'm Katrina Shanklin, and I approve this message.
I'm traveling the country today, just talking to everyday Americans, seeing if they'll make the switch from fossil fuels to geothermal heating and cooling. Have you ever considered using geothermal to fight climate change?
No. Somebody said we were going to be frozen over by now. What do you see?
Well, I did an energy audit on your house. Do you want to see it?
Can we turn the clock back? Save me all this money?
Sounds like I've convinced you to consider the fight against climate change.
That's a secondary benefit, but I mean, you know, I don't mind saving 40 grand.
Is it time for new carpet in your home or business? Then it's time to visit Carpets to Go. As Wisconsin's premier flooring sales, Carpets to Go has the best in selection and name brands. There's a lot to consider when choosing the best carpet for you. With a tremendous selection and expert advice, you won't go wrong. Tile flooring adds beauty and style to any area. It's low maintenance and resistant to scratches and stains. With free estimates and design, financing and installation available, there's no better choice than Carpets to Go at their convenient location in Onalaska.
Transform your home's exterior and boost curb appeal with River Valley Remodelers Next Generation Siding. Ascend Composite Cladding combines the look of real wood with superior performance, offering durability, energy efficiency, and foam backing. This first-of-its-kind solution ensures beauty, performance, and easy installation. For every siding job booked now until July 31st, we'll be donating $500 to the ORA Bike Playground Project right here in West Salem. River Valley Remodelers. Improve your home. Build our community.
We need Katrina Shanklin in Congress. I've seen her in action in the legislature, finding middle ground with both parties to get things done for workers and families. I trust Katrina to work for us in Congress.
I'm Katrina Shanklin, and I approve this message.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
In Massachusetts, a newly trained junior firefighter put his skills to the test. The 15-year-old jumped into action when he noticed a woman choking on her food. It happened Sunday at a restaurant near Boston. 15-year-old Ben Corville was out to dinner with his mom when he noticed the woman sitting at the table next to him was choking.
I saw some stuff that wasn't really normal, and I asked if she was choking, and she nodded her head. So that's when I got up and I performed the Heimlich maneuver.
Ben learned the Heimlich maneuver during his training. The woman's family showed their appreciation by paying for Ben and his mom's meal. Ben says he hopes his story inspires people to learn basic life-saving skills like the Heimlich and CPR. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we return.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour.
We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Our Constitution has given us more rights, freedoms, and prosperity than any country in history. Every 4th of July, we come together to celebrate those freedoms. But right now, we're a divided nation. We have to stop putting on the blue jersey or red jersey. Instead, put on the red, white, and blue jersey. Come together and get things done. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message. I'm proud to be an American.
At Benedictine Living Community La Crosse, assisted living is about the freedom to choose the things you want to do while leaving the chores and home maintenance behind. We provide you the independence you desire while offering assistance when you need it most. The freedom to live the way you choose. This year, start enjoying the life that you deserve. A life where you come first. Experience the Benedictine difference. Benedictine Assisted Living Community La Crosse. Live fully. Live well.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Celebrating 70 years, we're News 8 Now.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
All right, rainfall we picked up over the last several hours since yesterday at 6 p.m. You can see that continuing on, and we're looking at a pretty good amount of rainfall we could possibly pick up, or at least what we've had. This is what we're going to get. You can see up to a couple of inches of rainfall to the south, and 70s and 80s expected. Going to the 4th of July, a 50% chance of rainfall, and that carries over into the evening, and an 80% chance on Friday.
All right. Thank you, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight.